there, everybody. It's DMCUSA here with AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff, and I have kind of an interesting video for you guys today. So a buddy of mine, met them on YouTube, been corresponding, nice guy, his name's David. So Dave wanted his first PCP, so we wanted to do something kind of special, not like a super generic one, but actually one that would be kind of a cool air gun for him to kind of cut his teeth on. So we opted for one of the guns out of my private stock, and this is the Benjamin Field & Target. This was custom built at the Crossman Custom Shop way back in the day, and it is a really nice air gun. It's really set up more for precision than power, which I think is gonna be right up his alley because he wants to do a lot of target shooting. Now, if you want to shoot one of these, one of the issues you got is how do you fill it? You still, that's something you got to deal with if you're going with a PCP. Now, you could do a hand pump. Doesn't want a hand pump. I certainly don't blame him. So I got to thinking, and he's on a tight budget, like a really tight budget. So I got to thinking, I've got these compressors that I received from DMC Energy, which is a company out of China. I've actually met with the owner, and they have some cool compressors, everything from something like this, which is super affordable. We're working on like the final pricing, but this is hand pump pricing. I mean, like a hill pump type price. All the way up to like full-on commercial scuba compressors. So they've been building compressors a long time, and they build pretty good compressors. So I thought, I don't know anything about this. I don't know how well it runs. And I thought, what a great idea if Dave wanted to take this and actually use it to fill his Marauder here and see how it works, and then let us know, and then we can let you know if we're gonna carry these and see how they do. So kind of interested to see how this all works out. Before we get started though, we don't even actually have any instructions on these. So it's kind of, I basically know how they work, but Dave doesn't. So I thought maybe we'd do a video just to kind of demonstrate what's going on with these units so you guys also would know how it works. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is strictly a 12-volt compressor. Now you can use a converter, and this particular one does come with a converter. Some of them actually don't, which are even that much more affordable. It comes with the leads, which you simply hook up here on the back, as you can see here. So we've got our leads, our fill port, our power switches, our bleeder, our temperature monitor, and our pressure gauge. This thing is completely manual. There's nothing on here that's automatic. So again, it is very affordable, but you really have to watch it and babysit it. So let's sort of walk through how this works, kind of go through the best case scenario and the best usage case. So this is designed to fill guns. Please don't think you're gonna buy something like this and go try and fill bottles. You'll just burn it up. But filling guns is exactly what it's designed to do. First thing we're gonna have to do is, because we're not gonna run this off a battery, we'll run it off the converter. Go ahead and plug in the converter, okay? And then we'll hook our leads up. Okay, now these, they wiggle a little bit. I thought that was odd, but that's actually normal. I took it apart, and that's okay. Okay, so fortunately, the Marauder has just a regular Foster connector, and we have a regular Foster connector here and a little filter. So this actually has a cotton fiber filter, comes with some extras, so that's kind of cool. Pop this in like this. Now, again, I said this is manual. It is 100% manual. So when we start this, you can't walk away from it. You need to pay attention to your pressure. If you don't, you could blow something up, and you don't want to either pop a relief valve in your gun or in the compressor, because then you're dead in the water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Let me put this up a little higher and just flip this up so I can look at the gauge on the gun as well as, okay. That works. Okay, yeah, I can see the gauge. So you guys can't see it, but I can see right now we're sitting just over 2,000. I want to fill this up to 3,000. Now this gauge here looks like it is in bar, or MPa, so you're going to need to really pay attention to more of the gauge on your gun than this one, because MPa is actually even different than bar. So check the one on your gun. Again, I know that there's a lot of caveats here, but I want to say super affordable, okay? Again, hand pump pricing. All right, so we'll open up the bleeder. The main switch here is our cooling system. You hear it running now. That's the cooling fans. It is air cooled. Okay, and we're going to watch our temperature gauge. If the temperature gauge gets over 70, we shut it down, let it cool off, and then fill some more. I don't think we're gonna hit that just topping the gun off, but you do wanna watch it. If you're filling a big bottle from empty, you may have to do it in multiple cycles. Watch your temperature gauge. Okay, here we go. All right, the compressor's running. I'm gonna shut the bleeder. Okay, it's building pressure very, very quickly here. Now we're putting air in our gun. And now we're just going to wait and see how long it takes to top this off. Okay, we'll put on the video how long that took to fill, because I didn't time it on my phone, but I can check the video time. It started at like 35 degrees Celsius, went up to about 68, topped out. Again, if it starts tipping over 70, that's when you want to give it a break. But we're at 3,000 PSI, and it went from like 2,200 up to 3,000, and however long that took. And relatively quiet, not super, super loud. It's super compact. Obviously, you could throw this in your trunk and you'd be able to, have high pressure air right off your car battery if that's what you wanted, or in your shop, something to direct fill your guns. This thing is kind of a neat little option. Again, I'm not quite sure what the price point's going to be, but if it holds up, and thank you, Dave, for being the guinea pig for us here on this particular project. I'm excited to see what kind of results you get. But if it holds up and it does well and it's something I feel confident we can offer, then this may be a great way for people to sort of get started in the PCP world without having to spend, several hundreds of dollars, over $500–600 to be able to just fill their air gun. So I'm pretty excited, looking forward to see how this goes. David, this gun's gonna be packed up. It's heading to you pretty soon. Probably by the time you see this video, it will already be on the FedEx truck. So guys, let me know what you think of something like this. Super affordable, compact, again, really affordable. It is completely manual. I want to know what you guys think of that aspect of it. Are all the automatic features worth the extra hundreds of dollars that they cost to implement, or is something like this sufficient? Let me know in the comments, because I want to hear from you guys. Guys, that's going to be it for now. My name's DMCUSA here with AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.